gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of my FM20 Save with Rapid Bucharesti. As promised, we are at the game against Repentia and it is the last game before the split. As you can see here, we're third. We did get overtaken by Vitorul. They're 2 points ahead of us and Cluj are now 8 points ahead. Keep in mind that after the split, those points will be divided by 2, so we'll only be behind Cluj by 4 points and behind Vitorul by 1. So that's good. That's a good thing, and we could still take that gap, close that gap by 3 points today if both of them were to lose. I doubt it, but we could. Let me just see. Cluj are playing away from home against Astra, which could be a hard game, and Vitorul are playing away from home against Universitate Cluj, which they should win. But George Astra still have to win to qualify for the championship group, so they do have something to play for against Cluj. So that might be a good thing for us. Let me take you guys through the transfers. Yeah, more transfers, I know. First off, Alexander Jakob left the club on a pre-contract to this team. At the end of the season, he leaves. Then, let me see. Florian Sandu went out on loan to Victoria Muntini Bujau. He is not going to be good enough ever. He isn't now, and he won't be. So yeah, I tried to sell him on, but nobody wanted to buy him. But they're loaning him and paying every single part of his wages. And as you can see, Saif Alami is sold to Hus Agadir. He wasn't really playing for us. He was a really great servant to the club, but as you can see, this season he only played 7 games as a sub, all of them as a sub. In what is it, 25? Yeah, 25. So, and also Šupe, the new striker from Croatia, was getting pissed already that he wasn't registered. So I thought, well, we might as well sell one of the players that we're not using but is registered. So Saif Alami sadly is gone. I would have loved to keep him at the club, but it's just not good enough. So we have to capitalize on the fact that we could still get 800,000 euros for him right now. So we're at the game against Repentia. As you can see, they were in last place, dead last. They can't even go up a position anymore, even if they win. Well, they could, but you know, chances are small. So let's take a look at the starting 11. In goal, it's of course Labrovic, then Jenkinson, Mullo, Philippe and Zemiarski, Queel and Kesub, Painter and Mafmulo, and Labo and Lambulic. You guys are lucky as well because Mafmulo actually, as you may remember last time out, he got injured. And right now this is his first game back. Speaking of which, I forgot to show you guys all the games. Alright, there we are. Last game was the home game against Dinamo, which we drew 2-2. After that, we lost 5-1 to Chindia. After this game, I told you guys, well, we only have to beat Chindia and then we're safe for the championship group. Yeah, they beat us 5-1. After that, we went away from home to Botoshani, beat them 4-1, and then a 2-2 draw against Polytechnica at home. So all results except for Botoshani one, but they're a newly promoted side, so both results aren't very good. Aren't very promising either, so I still really want to beat Repentia today. As you can see, we haven't lost to them a single time, so we should do good, we should do well. And of course, we could overtake Vitorul if Vitorul were to either lose or draw. So yeah, this is gonna be the team, and then on the bench we still have Pintea and Babel as well if Kyle gets too tired or injured again. And Christian Pisk is on the bench for probably the first time, as is Šupe. Šupe, of course, a striker I was just talking about, and Pisk is really improving a lot. Let me just show you. As you can see, all the arrows going up. He has 5-star potential. He is, of course, a left back, but could also play at left wing. Not as good, but he could play there if needed. But a very good left back indeed, and of course, improving a lot and 5-star potential, and he's very young as well. This was the guy who we paid a lot of money for, I think, right? Only 1.5 mil. That's not too bad. But let's get into the game. Squad number, of course, to Nedishko Supe. Let's see, what did he get? He got number 18, perfect number for a striker. Beautiful. I doubt that he's gonna play a lot. I mean, if we're leading, I could bring him on as a sub, obviously. So, which one to use? Well, we're in ninth in the form standing, so that says enough about our form as well, right? Not doing too well in the past few games. But let's start this game against Repentia and hope for the best. I think that, well, at least I know that we should win it. Quiel here with free kick in the 5th minute, and that's already 1-0. Richard Pinter, assist by Quiel, and we're already leading the game, so that is a very positive sight indeed. Very happy with that. Oh, oops. Let me just put that here. The reason I wanted that a little bit higher, lower, sorry, is because here you can't see it, but here is my box of how long I'm recording, etc. So when it was up here, I couldn't see the score from Cluj. K-Step has the ball here in the 11th minute on the left side of the field, and I have no idea what that was. If there was a shot or a cross, it looked like nothing. But yeah, that's why I put the scores a little bit lower, so I could see Cluj's score as well. Both of the other teams that we're looking at are still drawing. Lambulic with the cross, but the keeper plucks it out of the air with a very beautiful dive. Not sure if that was necessary, but it was a very beautiful dive indeed. But his goal kick gets headed down by Philippe to K-Step. Philippe, by the way, scoring his first ever league goal in, I think, was the last game. He scored a header, so very, very happy for him to score his first goal. Right now we do get a free kick, and Avdilev is sent off already. This is a very good start for us. Very good start. But they do have a free kick, and Laurich plucks that out of the air. Maybe he can kick it very long, and he does try so. But it doesn't reach Labo. Labo tries to go after the loose ball, but Repentia played around him, and now they can counter again. I have no idea how that name is going to be pronounced. I couldn't even read it in time. Semyorski picks up the ball, and he does get his long ball to reach Lampulic at the left side. He goes past his opponent, and the keeper with a good save, and we get a corner kick. As you can see, only 20 minutes in, we've had 11 shots, they've had 0. So yeah, you might say that we have the upper hand. They have that man less as well, so we should be winning this game now. Quio goes past his man, puts in a cross, but it's headed away. And Markanovic, I think it was, long ball forward to Hergelgiu, I think, but he loses the ball anyway to Mullo. Mullo, by the way, got a bit annoyed that we sold Alami, but I told him that Alami wanted to leave. Wasn't necessarily true, but we told him Alami wanted to leave, and then he was like, okay, well, that's fine. Because Alami, of course, was a team leader. But we still have 3 team leaders now anyway, so I'm not really that bothered. Kyle has the ball here on the left-hand side, goes past his opponent, has to go past him again, puts in a cross, and Richard Pinter with the second goal of the game, and we're up by 2. Pinter with both goals, both from crosses, so very happy with that. As we have put on hit early crosses. Kasip has the ball here. Can he put in a cross? He can as well. And it's almost Pinter with his hat trick of headers. But sadly, it was just wide of the goal. Already half an hour gone. We've had 14 shots. They still had 0. Quio now with a free kick. A beautiful cross, and that should be a penalty, I think. Hopefully, let Pinter take it for his hat trick. He will. And he scores it as well. So it's 3-0 after 33 minutes, and Pinter with all 3 goals. So we might as well sub him off right now for a just for him to get his applause for his hat trick. But we'll keep him on. I'm not gonna sub him off after 30 minutes. But Repentia now have a free kick. Philippe heads it away. Quio heads it away further. Semyorski back to Quio to Labo, and there's a lot of space on the left hand side, but Labo chooses to go to the right side. Switches the play though to Lambulic beautifully, might I add, and it should be a goal. Pinter with his 4th. I don't know what Pinter has had for dinner last night, but I mean, give it to him every freaking day, because he scored 4 goals. He's on a 9.9 as well. I think this is the most goals one of my players has scored in this save then. I think the other 2 teams were still, well, what should I say? I'm not happy. I think the other 2 teams, Cluj was drawing 1-1, and let me just take a look at Vitrol as soon as there's another highlight. Oh yeah, Denis Keshian, the guy we loaned last season and didn't play a single game for us. Oh, he played 3 games. I think he still would be good enough. Well, nah, scratch that, he won't. And he's already 23 as well now. Let me see, Vitro are drawing as well, but they do have injury to one of their best players. Philippe, what was that? You should have just booted that out of the stadium to the side, not give a corner away. Pop takes the corner and they head it over the goal. But yeah, Cluj and Vitro are both still drawing their game, which is good for us because then we close the gap by 2 points. I mean, 3 points would be better, obviously, but 2 points still good. Let's make a stop now. Let's get Lambulic off for Supe. Let's give the new guy a chance and Pisk as well because he has been pushing to the first team for a long time now because he has been improving a lot. So let's just keep it like that for now. And let's just leave that last sub for if anybody gets injured or anything like that. Kyle is looking exhausted. Well, that's a good point. Kyle, come here. Get Pintea on there. So Pinter is actually going to play the entire 90 minutes. I'm actually surprised by one of my own decisions after I've already made it. But yeah, anyway. Injury time only left and there is a full-time whistle. As you can see, we are in third. They did both draw their game. So we are on the level points with Vitro, so that's very, very positive for the split, which will be made now, as you can see right here. So we are only 3 points behind Cluj, and we're actually for some reason now above Vitro because the goal difference is reset. So yeah, Pinter scoring 4 goals and a 9.9. Sad for him not to get a 10 rating. But yeah. Let's see what matches. Oh, we start with Vitro as well. Alright, let me see. How many games was it again? I mean, this is the third time I've been in the playoffs, but I keep forgetting. It's 10 games. Alright, so let's just do this mid-game against Vitro and then end with the game against Stoya as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it next time. I'm gonna see you guys is this game against Vitro and hopefully we'll be in first place by then. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to hit that bell as well so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. In the description there's a link to my Twitter as well. I always tweet out when I upload a new video, so follow me on there as well to make sure you won't miss a thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.